Hello. Today I'm going to be making a video on all the information that I have and my own channeled evocation of Lucifer that I've channeled from Lucifer himself to share with you all so that beginners can start working with Lucifer. I'm going to be talking about correspondence, some offerings, some aspects that I know of, their powers and abilities, and how to approach them and their personality. So, correspondence. Lucifer's correspondence, elementally, are air and fire. Air is pretty self-explanatory because he is Lord of the Air, Lord of the East. Fire, because he is a sun god as well, and he's heavily associated with the sun. His planetary correspondence, Venus, hence the morning star, light bearer. That's where most of those titles come from, Venus. And of course, the sun again. Those are the two planetary correspondents for Lucifer. Now, I don't like putting deities, gods, demons, spirits, however you address them, into categories such as Zodiacs. They transcend Zodiacs, but at the same time I see aspects of some Zodiacs in the deities. So the first zodiac for Lucifer that I have found is Libra. It's all about balance between light and darkness, and it's very all about justice, you'll find, such as the Libra is as well. And of course the Leo, the lion, not only because of the fire and sun associated with Leo, but the personality and characteristics of a Leo can be found within Lucifer as well. Yet again, like I said before, you can't put them into a few zodiacs, I believe, at least. Now his gemstone, I believe, is emerald, hence the emerald crown. His colours are red, emerald green, of course, violet, like the Ajna chakra, or the third eye, black and gold. Those are Lucifer's colours. Now, onto offerings. The offerings that can be given to Lucifer are incense. He especially likes incense because it represents the element of air. Dragon's blood is a good incense to offer to Lucifer. It's a universally offerable incense to the demonic. Sandalwood, because sandalwood corresponds to Venus. Wormwood as well can be given because of the air correspondent. Mint and lemon herbs can be given for the Venus correspondent. And frankincense as well can be given because frankincense is heavily corresponded to the sun. That's as well as lavender. All of those things are excellent offerings to give to Lucifer, as well as any sort of alcohol as well. Now, if you plan on doing any divination with Lucifer, you're probably going to want to know what tarot cards are associated with him. I've found that the sun and the star are 100% his tarot cards, to say. His direction, of course, is the east, hence Lord of the East. And the animals I've found to be associated with him are snakes and dragons, heavily snakes and dragons. now let's go into his aspects and powers. Now Lucifer has many, many aspects. He has his light bearer aspect. He has a solar dragon aspect. I've found he has more than one dragon aspect, I'm sure of. He has this sort of giant snake serpent thing that's white and purple coloured. I've found to be an aspect of his. But not only that, he has a very big warrior aspect as well. These are just some of the aspects I've found myself that Lucifer has brought forth towards me. Now his powers and abilities, let's get one thing clear. On a materialistic level, Lucifer can do anything if he's willing to do it for you. He can manifest any material goal you desire if he wants to help you, of course. Not only that, but he can teach you everything about magic and sorcery, both light and black magic. He can help you channel information and gnosis. He can help you summon other gods, deities, demons. He can do internal working, alchemy, those sorts of things. You name it, he can pretty much do almost anything, but most of the time he's going to want you to work for it. And, he's going to want you to work for it. Now, his personality. Lucifer's personality. Lucifer is very loving, very caring towards the people that are loyal to him and are true to their own path. If you're the kind of person that is fake and tries to act a certain way around people and isn't really themselves, he's going to pull you up on that 100%. He's all about being yourself and not needing validation from others or approval from others. He's a real sort of goat figure in a way. But that's just a quick overview of his personality. I want you guys to experience it for yourself without my gnosis tainting your perception, so that way you can experience firsthand what Lucifer is like when you summon him. Now, how would I approach Lucifer? Well, I wouldn't just straight up go summoning him. I mean, you can, of course, if he's willing to show up. That's always possible. But I would research about him, about his name, his other titles, the Light Bearer, the Morning Star. I would do as much research as I can about him in his mythology and his story. I would then start constructing an altar of some sort towards him and leaving offerings in the name of devotion and loyalty, or even praying over the altar in the name of loyalty and devotion. Because what this does is it not only gains respect through loyalty and devotion, but when you give little offerings or you do little devotions here and there for no reason out of nowhere, it not only gains their attention, but there is some sort of energy exchange there, and that will allow you to become used to his energy before you decide to evoke him. So it's not gonna, be as intense as it would if you didn't do it. Just so you know how you're going to be getting into it. Now, the evocation I channeled from him and myself, and I want to take you through how to pronounce some of the words, because some of it is in English and some of it is not. So here we go at the start. Orgenish, Argosh, Venixt, Orleni, Lucifer, Goreni, Manasto, Valax, Veni, Lucifer, Morgenis, Ashtar, or Venox, Lucifer. So that's how to pronounce the words that are not in English. You can vibrate them, you can chant them as you would the demonic N. And I've also included his very well-known sigil, so you can use the sigil throughout the evocation to summon Lucifer. I hope this information helped. Please let me know how the evocation goes. If you have any feedback, just leave it in the comments, and I'll have a look at it. Thank you very much for joining me, and have a good day.